If I told you that a creator saved $20,000 on their taxes last year, you'd probably clap and say, hey, that's awesome. Now, if I told you that they had to spend $100,000 to save that 20K, you'll start to have questions. You'll be like, Ronnie, what did you do? Like, did that make sense for them? Was there a reason for this? Who in their right mind would be negative $80,000? That doesn't make sense. The mindset in 2025 is shifting tax planning entirely, with a keyword being ROI. And what is ROI? ROI is the return on investment. And that's me telling you that if you have $10,000 available, you have multiple options. You could put it in a high yield savings account, 5% interest. Now your ROI is going to be 5% of that $10,000 earned annually. Another option could be you have $10,000, you put it in the stock market. The stock market on average yields returns of 10%. Now it's not always like that. It wasn't like that last year, and it doesn't seem to be like that this year. But we would just say that the ROI is going to be 10% of that $10,000. How does this apply to tax? Now you always want to make sure that you keep the most cash possible in your pocket. You don't pay Uncle Sam. You don't pay Auntie Sarah. I don't know if there's an Uncle Sam equivalent for Canada. If someone knows, drop it in the comments. Uncle Sam and Auntie Sarah. It's important for us to shift our conversation when it comes to tax planning to ROI. Like whatever we're reinvesting into the business, whatever we're doing for, and now I'm speaking to tax professionals, CPAs, whatever you may be, let's shift the conversation from how can we help them reduce their tax liability to how can we maximize the ROI on their cash. I promise you, once we start shifting the conversation in that way for our clients, not only do they win, but we win because they win, right? You now end up with clients who are saying, yo, like, I'm paying Ronnie a subscription on a monthly basis, but the tax savings annually pay themselves through it. We've been working on an app that works for both Canadian and American content creators, and by extension, most digital business owners. We tell you exactly how much you invest into something and what the ROI would be from a tax perspective. It bypasses the jargon that you deal with in the tax community where someone's saying, hey, like try the Augusta rule or try like cost segregation studies, and you're like, oh, I don't know what that is, but that just sounds great. We're moving towards a language that we all understand, which is ROI. How much money am I putting in? How much money am I getting out? And this ROI is going to be calculated for every single tax strategy that's recommended. And this allows you to compound too, if you think about it. It's, you know what, I'm gonna have to stop because I could talk about this for days, as you could tell. Like, this is literally a passion of mine. If you want a part 2, questions about like the platform itself, how it's going to work, who it's targeted, or if you want to be someone who we can demo it for, leave a comment down below. Just either say demo, say, I don't know, say PSG. How about that? PSG just won the Champions League. More videos coming soon. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.